It's 42 degrees outside in North Conway Village with partly sunny skies. It's time to get ready for the White Mountains. This is White Mountains Today. Welcome back, everyone. Happy Saturday morning. I'm your host, Bella, and we have our one-man production team, Matt, in the back today. As always, it's a lovely Saturday morning. It's great to see you, Matt.
Oh, it's great to see you, Bella. Always great to hear your voice on a beautiful Saturday morning.
Well, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great weekend. So let's take a look at what we have coming up on the show today. We have Dylan Henry from Cranmore Mountain has a preview of fall attractions, foliage viewing tips, and a winter preview. And from Castle in the Clouds, we have Executive Director Charles Clark, who has information on visiting the iconic attraction in the fall. And of course, we have Watch and Win. So let's take a look at our Watch and Win prize for this show. Very exciting prize to give away today. We have a family 4-pack of admissions to Castle in the Clouds for 2 adults and 2 youths. Tour the historic Lucknow Mansion, lawn and gardens high above Lake Winnipesaukee, stroll the exhibit gallery, discover waterfalls, enjoy ice cream, and dine at the Carriage House restaurant. There's so many attractions and beautiful activities up there. So you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to win this gift certificate. We're going to be taking qualifiers all show. So we're going to do our first one this segment, but if you miss out, don't go anywhere because we will continue to give you those amazing questions that Matt has written for us.
Oh, thank you.
And then we will continue to take your answers so you can always qualify until 9:30, which is you have 2 hours that you could possibly win or be qualified to win this wonderful prize.
It's the length of a good movie, you know?
It is, exactly. We're the length of a great film.
Plenty of time.
So now we're going to take a look into the weather report. A warm front will lift north through the area this morning. The weekend will be mostly dry with increasing temperatures and humidity. A pattern change is expected early next week with increasing chances of rain Monday through Wednesday. Cooler air will begin to enter the region late in the week. And taking a look at today, we're going to have some patchy fog before 9 a.m. Otherwise, sunny with a high near 77. Calm winds becoming south around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tonight we have patchy fog after 3 a.m. Otherwise partly cloudy with a low around 57. South wind around 5 miles per hour becoming calm. Tomorrow, again, a little bit of patchy fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise partly sunny with a high near 79. Light southwest winds becoming south from 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. And tomorrow night, we're mostly cloudy with a low around 60 degrees. South wind around 5 miles per hour becoming calm in the evening. And then a look at early this coming week. Monday, we have partly cloudy, 79 degrees. Tuesday, partly cloudy and 79 degrees. And Wednesday, some much needed rain and 72 degrees.
Yep. We're definitely in the middle of a drought right now. So
a little bit of a drought.
It's good to see that rain.
It is. And for the summits today, mostly in the clear, becoming mostly in the clouds under mostly cloudy skies with a slight chance of rain showers. Winds out of the southwest at 30 to 45 with gusts up to 55. And that's it for the weather report, but we have so much coming up on the show. We have events, we have Watch and Win, we have Look Around the White Mountains, we're going to be talking to the observatory. But first, I think we should do our first Watch and Win qualifier, Matt. What do you think?
Watch and Win sounds fun.
Sounds fun. It's always a fun time.
Good way to rejuvenate yourself early in the morning.
Exactly. It's never too early to win something.
Never.
So can you give me a question? Fill in the blank. The last player to get their number retired by the Boston Red Sox was blank blank in 2017.
Blank blank.
Blank blank. Oh wow, we already have a caller. Must be a Red Sox fan.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not a Yankees fan.
Right.
Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, it's Big Papi.
Big Papi.
Yeah, you know what?
Big Papi.
I'll accept. I'll take.
Yes, that is correct. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
You must be a Boston sports fan.
Red Sox. Go Reds.
Exactly. So are you calling locally? Are you calling from Massachusetts?
I'm calling from Intervale.
Intervale, great. Well, you have now been entered as a qualifier for the Castle in the Clouds gift certificate. Have you ever been?
No.
Well, it's a beautiful scenic experience. So we're going to put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a second.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That was a good one.
Oh, hey, thank you.
It wasn't too much of a curveball for the morning, so.
Yeah, that's the main goal. I've realized that I have a tendency to just drop an absolute bomb at 7:30 in the morning, and people are like, "What is this kid talking about?" So,
Well,
gotta throw him an easy one.
well, we have more coming up on the show. Like we said, until 9:30, we'll be taking qualifiers, so don't go anywhere.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Doing the things we love can be painful. Aspercream's triple effect provides targeted relief, works in minutes, lasts for hours. Love hurts. Aspercream works.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites. One of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 themed suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub, and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
It's a familiar story. Allergies ruining your sleep, and next day too. Taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec at nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let's take a look outside our whitemountains.tv live cam. And it looks like beautiful, clear skies down in North Conway Village. The temperature is around 42 degrees. And you can check out the North Conway Village live cam anytime on our website, whitemountains.tv, thanks to Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. Shop online at zebs.com. And now let's take a look at the first half of the event report. Next weekend, join the Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough for their Castle Car Show on Saturday, October 3rd, featuring an incredible gathering of automobiles from the past and at this classic country estate. Use stunning examples of antique cars dating back from the turn of the 20th century in an equally stunning setting. Prizes will be awarded for the People's Choice in both in and outside of the featured category, 1920 to 1939. Food and beverages will be available additionally. For more information, including how to register, head over to castleintheclouds.org/events. Next Saturday, the 3rd of October, Tin Mountain Conservation Center is hosting a Hawk Watch. Join the center in search of hawks during their fall migration at Hackers Hill in Costco, Maine. Enjoy a great hike while you look for hawks, other birds, and signs of fall. If you don't have binoculars, they will supply them. Space is limited and registration is required and can be done by calling 603-447-6991. In a few weeks, Conway Village Congregational Church, otherwise known as the Brown Church, will be offering a curbside fried chicken dinner complete with their famous apple crisp for dessert on Wednesday, October 7th from 5 to 7. This is a pre-order only fundraiser, so to reserve your spot, you can call the church at 603-447-3851, check out their Facebook page at facebook.com/thebrownchurchconway NH, or visit their website, thebrownchurch.org. Their fundraiser sold out very quickly, so make sure to reserve your spot for this one ASAP. For more information, check out their website, again, thebrownchurch.org. Saturday, October 17th, the Conway Area Humane Society welcomes you to attend their annual Walk for the Animals event at Whitaker Woods in North Conway. Similar to most fundraisers in the Valley this past summer, there will be a virtual rendition of the event in addition to a socially distanced physical rendition. After you've registered your team, you can reach out to the family and friends and ask for their support in your efforts to raise funds for the Conway Area Humane Society. For more information, including a breakdown of their safety policies, you can scroll on over to conwayshelter.org. And for more information on these events, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. And that was the first half of the event report, so of course we have a second one coming up. But I think first we are going to do another Watch and Win qualifier. Matt, I think that sounds like a good idea.
I couldn't agree more.
So can you give me a question? And again, this qualifier is for a family 4-pack admissions to Castle in the Clouds for 2 adults and 2 youths. Tour the historic Lucknow Mansion, lawn, and gardens high above Lake Winnipesaukee. Stroll the exhibit gallery, discover waterfalls, enjoy ice cream, and dine at the Carriage House restaurant. So, big prize on the line.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Lots that you can do up at Castle in the Clouds. So this is definitely a very exciting Watch and Win today. So for our question, we have this 1905 painting depicts Congress Street in which NH city?
Calling all new NHers.
Calling all, is it New Hampshireites? Is that what we're called?
Yeah, New Hampshireites.
New Hampshireites, there we go.
New Hampshire, yeah, I was going to try and make a joke, but that wouldn't make any sense.
You don't joke about being from New Hampshire.
Right, like most of my jokes.
Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. Is it Portsmouth, Matt? Yes, it is Portsmouth. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you from Portsmouth? Are you local? Are you from Massachusetts?
No, I have a vacation house up here, but we're from Hazel.
Haverhill. Oh, great. Well, we're glad to have you, and now you're qualified for the passes to Castle in the Clouds. So I'm going to put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a minute.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful. Another beautiful watch and win this morning.
They're really, what's it called? Showing off, these
They
questions.
are showing off, but, I mean, they deserve to.
Of course.
And, of course, with such a great prize on the line, you can't mess around.
No, you really can't. Can't play around with this stuff.
Exactly. So now let's take a look at this week's foliage report.
The White Mountains TV Foliage Report is brought to you by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials. Welcome to the White Mountain Foliage Report for September 25th. What a week it's been. Colors have bloomed rapidly since our last report, triggered most likely by a combination of drought conditions and a series of cold nights. We're putting foliage at near peak in high elevations and in northern notches, and at advanced color in the valleys. These were the views along the Kancamagus Highway on Friday, September 25th. Rising above the Albany-covered bridge over the Swift River on the eastern side of the trip, reds and oranges were popping, though peak is still about a week away or more. A little further west and up in elevation, the forest around Lily Pond was near or at peak. At the height of land, the Pemigewasset Overlook, the canopy was saturated in autumn hues, especially reds. Peak and near-peak colors stretched west along the iconic Scar Ridge toward Lincoln. In town, at lower elevation, colors are advancing rapidly. This mountain biker at Loon Mountain was enjoying the views last week. The view from the Bretton Woods gondola shows the Fabian Plain stretching from Mount Washington, about to reach peak. North Conway on the eastern side of the mountains is very colorful, with villages and mountainsides getting decked out for the season. With temperatures warming back up and the possibility of at least some minor rainfall in the forecast, it will be interesting to see how the foliage responds. It seems that much of the White Mountains is ahead of schedule. Will peak linger, or will the color fade as rapidly as it came? Check out our next report on October 2nd for updates. As you're exploring the White Mountains, remember to do your part in keeping them beautiful. Be respectful, be patient, be responsible. Lastly, if you'd like to see your photos in this report, share them with us on social media. This has been the White Mountains TV Foliage Report. The White Mountains TV Foliage Report is brought to you by
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Foliage season is the perfect time to enjoy the best of fall. Try out a stunning new dark color at Katie's Nails, or indulge in a pumpkin spiced latte from Starbucks. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus.
Step back in time, high above New Hampshire Lakes region at Castle in the Clouds. Explore the 1914 mansion. Dine with a view on the terrace of the highly acclaimed Carriage House restaurant. Take a horseback trail ride or discover waterfalls along miles of hiking trails. Enjoy ice cream in the fields and feeding the giant rainbow trout. Some of our operations have changed this season to comply with COVID-19 guidelines. Visit us online for these policies, procedures, and our programs.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the #1 allergist-recommended brand for non-drowsy relief. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and while Zyrtec may cause drowsiness, Allegra won't. Say yes to Allegra.
This autumn, take a ride on the Conway Scenic Railroad. Valley trains are operating daily, with Conway trains boarding at 9:30 and 11:15 a.m. and Bartlett trains boarding at 12:30 and 3:30 p.m. The Mountaineer to Crawford Notch runs to Fabian until October 16th and to Crawford Station through October with select dates in November. The Mountaineer boards at 11:30 a.m. All trains have social distancing measures in place. ConwayScenic.com for info and reservations.
I didn't order a pizza.
I know, but that Parker promo saved me so much in my insurance. I brought you a little something special.
Parker, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
You're the man, man.
And you want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Takora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley, and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Welcome back to White Mountains. Today we're going to start off with a look around the White Mountains, which is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And a look at our Conway cam. It looks a little bit hazy looking up at Mount Washington, but they did say the fog was going to clear up around 9 o'clock this morning, and it's 42 in Conway. And then a view from the observatory deck. It looks beautiful this morning, beautiful clear view, about 45 degrees on the summit of Mount Washington right now. And now let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. Today we are going to be clear and 77 degrees. Tomorrow partly cloudy, 79 degrees. Monday partly cloudy and 79. Tuesday partly cloudy and 79. And Wednesday, some much needed rain and 72 degrees. Well, it looks like a beautiful weekend, so let's take a look at the second half of the event report. The Mount Washington Observatory celebrated the amazing participants of the 20th anniversary Seek the Peak by raising nearly 300 story flags from the summit tower as the sun rose on a chilly September morning. The hoisting of the flags came in the waning hours of the summer season and happened to coincide with World Peace Day. To read the full release, including a breakdown of this year's parameters and insight from observatory staff, head over to the news tab at whitemountains.tv. The Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce, in preparation for the 2020 fall season, has laid out 3 predictions and tips to survive this foliage season with COVID-19, ranging from the effects this dry summer will have on the foliage to various recommendations on reserving your trip ahead of time. The Chamber's got foliage season covered. The full breakdown, including every tip, prediction, and detail, can be found under the news tab on our website, whitemountains.tv. The country inns in the White Mountains have made the difficult decision to cancel the 24th annual Inn-to-Inn Cookie and Candy Tour, originally scheduled for this December. Out of an abundance of caution for the safety of guests and the association's innkeepers and staff, it became clear that the event might attract a crowd that would exceed safety limits determined by the state and the association members. Tickets for next year's Cookie and Candy Tour will go on sale through packages at each inn early in 2021. For more information, head over to the news tab at whitemountains.tv. The White Mountain National Forest will implement fire restrictions beginning Friday, September 25th. These restrictions allow fires only in the U.S. Forest Service provided metal fire rings. metal fire pits, or pole-mounted grills at designated campgrounds and picnic areas. Violators of these prohibitions could face civil and criminal penalties and fines up to $5,000. For a full breakdown of the restrictions, including which select campgrounds may be partially exempt and complete explanations, head to the news tab on whitemountains.tv. And the Danforth Bay Camping and RV Resort 4th Annual Golf Tournament to benefit Cynthia's Challenge is scheduled for Saturday, October 3rd, 2020 at Indian Mound Golf Club in Center Ossipee. Due to the cancellation of the original event this winter, this will act as a formal makeup. Proceeds will be donated to a wheelchair-accessible van for 15-year-old Evelyn Bonnell of Tuftonboro. For more information, including how to participate, check out the release on our website, whitemountains.tv, and direct donations can also be made at cynthiaschallenge.org. And for more details on these events, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. So lots of fun events coming up in the White Mountains. I think that we might do another qualifier, Matt. What do you think?
Yeah, we might as well, you know.
I think we should just
Got some time to kill.
keep it going for the qualifier for the for the family pass for 2 adults and 2 youths to Castle in the Clouds. Another fill in the blank.
Gotta have them.
Gotta have them. Fill in the blank. At the most, a litter of red foxes can contain up to blank kits.
Kit meaning a cub, if you will, but
cub.
of course kit is the term for it.
That's a trivia question in itself.
That's right. I think we actually did something like that with for beavers a few weeks ago, and foxes are included.
Let's see, we have a caller. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Would it be 4?
4. Would it be 4, Matt? No, it is not 4. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes, 4.
4. It is not 4. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
6.
6. Is it 6? No, it is not 6. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
6.
6. I can tell you it is not 6. Ooh, move the phone.
Phone's frustrated.
Phone's
It's like,
frustrated. Let's see. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
3.
3. No, it is not 3. Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer?
How about 2?
2. No, it is not 2. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer?
5.
5. No.
So we can determine that anything 5 or below is incorrect.
5, and it is also not 6.
Oh, 6, yeah, so 6 and under.
below. Anything 5 and below, and including 6.
Right, also known as a number I completely forgot.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
7.
7. No, it is not 7.
We're getting there.
So,
we're close.
5 and below, including 6, also including 7. It is not any of those answers.
More than 7. Pete, let's go with that.
Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer?
8.
8. No, it is not 8. Hello, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us? 8. No, it is not 8. I'm sorry.
I'll put the sorry up anyways. All right.
Wow, this is perfect. This is making up for those 2 easy ones we gave them.
We are getting there. I love how people were like, all right, so 7 and under, 8.
I know, we're just going to keep going up one by one.
Right, we're getting there.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer?
9.
9. No. Okay. We have stumped them.
We have got this, people. Let's go.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
10.
10. Yay. Yes, it is 10. Congratulations. Where are you calling from this morning?
Conway.
Conway. Great. Well, have you been to Castle in the Clouds?
Yes, I have several times a long time ago.
Oh, great. Well, congratulations, because you're now qualified to make another trip on us. So, very exciting stuff. So I'm going to put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a minute. Okay. Well, that was a great one. I think that like gave us some momentum.
Yeah,
I think that gave us back our edge.
We need some, our mojo, if you will. We need that little what's the word? I can't think of the word. That little energy bump.
That little energy bump.
That 5-hour energy that is watch and win.
Exactly. Well, that's it for this segment, but don't go anywhere because soon we're going to be talking to the observatory and, of course, more watch and win.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zipline, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
What kind of value are you looking for with your next new vehicle? With Subaru, you get Kelley Blue Book's 2020 Best Resale Value brand, 2020 Lowest 5-Year Cost to Own brand, and Most Trusted brand for 6 consecutive years. No wonder Kelley Blue Book also picked Subaru as their 2020 Best Overall brand. A trusted brand and a proven value. It's easy to love a Subaru.
Get 0% APR financing for 63 months on select Subaru models now through September 30th.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
And we've upgraded her with a sonic shield.
Impressive.
There is one more thing.
Jake from State Farm.
Here's the deal. With the Drive Safe and Save app, you'll save up to 30% for being a safe driver. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball. All made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at snowvillageinn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. We have the Mount Washington Observatory on the phone. We have Jay joining us, giving us some insight on what's going on up at the summit of Mount Washington. Jay, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys, giving us the inside scoop. So can you tell us a little bit about what's going on the summit today?
Yeah, sure. So right now we actually have a little upper level ridge of high pressure, and there is an upper level trough to our south, and what that's doing is kind of interacting, creating this little pocket of dry air, and that's moving right over New England right now. So that's kind of what's giving us these clear skies, but at the same time, that's also what's giving us this kind of hazy look. So right now on the summit, we can really only see about 30 miles. So there is a moderate air quality forecast right now, and a lot of that's because of that particulate matter in the air.
And can you tell us a little bit about what might be going on in the valley today?
Yeah, so much the same actually. You know, we have a little bit of a southerly wind, not much, just a light little southerly wind. High pressure will be clearing out today, so you'll have the clear skies, nice mostly sunny skies. It's not actually cloudy, it's just really hazy. So if it looks like clouds above, there are some, but most of it's just haze. But going into tonight, we should have some increasing cloud cover as some moisture lifts up from the southwest. But a slight chance of some showers overnight. But again, tomorrow, those lower level clouds should clear out, but those upper level clouds will stick around.
Good. Well, it sounds like a beautiful weekend for us. It looks like we might be having some precipitation later in the week. Will that be beneficial? Are you able to tell us that yet?
Yeah, so right now, it's slightly far out, but it's just coming into that window of where we start building confidence in our forecasts. But it's looking to be a pretty stark difference between moisture on the east and really dry air to the west. And that interaction is going to actually precipitate quite a lot of moisture. So for Tuesday evening, that's what it's looking at right now, overnight Tuesday into Wednesday morning. It looks like the Northeast should finally get some much-needed rain, and should be over, a long period. So it should, really soak the ground and bring some rain that we might need. Might not be good for the foliage,
right.
But it'll be good for us.
Right. We need it. We definitely need it. We have to sacrifice the foliage on that one. Do you have any advice for people who might be looking to go up onto the summit this weekend? What day would be the best?
Yeah, I would say tomorrow would probably be the best, just given the air quality forecast. However, if you're healthy, you're feeling strong, today is a great day. It's just the views tomorrow might be a little better. You might be able to see a little bit further as some of the days should clear out. And the temperatures might be a little bit warmer too. So today will probably be in the lower 50s topping out. Tomorrow mid-50s. Pretty unseasonably warm for this time of the year.
Well, that sounds beautiful up there. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us. We always appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us on.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm excited about, I'm never excited for rain, but we really, really need it right now.
We desperately need it.
And it's later in the week, so it's not this weekend. We can enjoy all of our fun activities this weekend
All
in the sun.
fun. That's right.
Exactly. So now, that was great observatory report. Always love having them on. Now I think we should do another Watch and Win, Matt. Do you agree?
Yeah, why not?
The last one was so fun. We have to keep the momentum going. We can't drop the ball on this one.
We have so much fun with Watch and Win. It's immeasurable.
It is immeasurable. And just to reiterate our very exciting prize today, we have a family 4-pack of admission to Castle in the Clouds for 2 adults and 2 youths. Tour the historic Lucknow Mansion, lawn, and gardens high above Lake Winnipesaukee. Stroll the exhibit gallery, discover waterfalls, enjoy ice cream, and dine at the Carriage House restaurant. There's so many activities up there. So let's throw an answer up on the screen, Matt. Or a question. Don't throw the answer.
We can make it real easy considering.
Or we can give them the answer and say, what's the question?
That's right. That's awesome.
We should do that sometime.
It's like Jeopardy.
Here's the deal. We've listed song titles below. Tell us the band who formed in New England they belong to.
This one's kind of testing people here.
It is testing people. Sample in a jar, bouncing around the room, and you enjoy myself.
So this is a popular band, from what I've gathered. I know many people in my generation and outside of it that really love them. So let's see if people recognize
A band for all ages.
Yes. Yes.
People are getting their Google searches ready right now. Ooh, we have our first caller. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us? Hello? They weren't ready. Let's see.
Who needs them?
Hi, you reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer? Hello, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer? Oh.
Please work, phone.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us? Okay, I think this might be a me problem now. Let's see.
Wish we had a camera over the phone to see what's happening.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us? I hear someone. Hello? Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer?
Yes, is it recycled percussion?
Recycled percussions. No, it is not. But it's good to know the phone's working.
Good guess. Yeah, that's true.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Is it fish?
Fish. Is it?
Whoa!
Yes, it is fish. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you a fan?
I Googled it, actually.
But now you will be a fan, so great. Well, are you calling locally? Are you streaming us?
I am from Bartlett.
Bartlett, great. Well, you are now entered into the drawing for the Castle in the Clouds admissions for 2 adults and 2 youth, so congratulations. And I'll get some information from you in just a second.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we're giving them fans.
Well, I'm happy that at least someone, at least we weren't sitting here, wondering, oh no, is anyone gonna get it? So I'll take a Google search answer real quick.
I was also nervous that the phone wasn't working because I was doing it and I was like, I know it says the speaker's on, it says we're good to go, but I couldn't hear anything.
It's the observatory. They're hacking into our phones.
They're hacking in.
Jay up there, man, what are you doing?
They refuse to get off the call with us. Oop.
It's their show now.
They have taken over.
That's right.
So don't go anywhere because coming up we have more Watch and Win, we have our guests, and we have some events.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
I can't believe it.
What? That our new house is haunted by Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Hey, Jill. Hey, Kurt. Movies? I'll get snacks.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance with Geico.
I got snacks. Ooh, I got popcorn. I got caramel corn. I got kettle corn. Right. Am I chewing too loud?
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Find adventure at every turn when you take a scenic drive or guided tour on the legendary Mount Washington Auto Road. Due to its remarkable location, weather, and history, the Mount Washington Auto Road is unlike any other driving experience in the eastern United States. As you climb to the highest peak in the Northeast, you'll pass through 4 distinct climate zones and have the opportunity to stop along the way to explore trails and discover scenic vistas. The summit of Mount Washington looms at 6,288 feet and is world famous for its ever-changing weather extremes and stunning panoramic views that can stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. While you're on top, visit the historic summit buildings and learn more about the mountain at the Mount Washington Observatory's interactive Extreme Mount Washington Museum. The Mount Washington Auto Road. Elevate your adventure.
You've saved me so much on my insurance with that Russell rate. You become my muse.
Russell, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
I feel like I captured your kind eyes.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, an 11-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, a garden patio, the Dam Bar made from real beaver felled logs, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. Sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, and Red Rack Ale. Or try our newest beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop or on tap. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Welcome back to White Mountains. Today we now have our interview with Dylan Henry of Cranmore Mountain Resort, giving us some information on fall foliage, a winter preview, and fall activities.
Hi everyone, you're watching White Mountains TV. It's Chris Prue with Dylan Henry from Cranmore Mountain Resort, and we're going to talk a little bit about everything from fall foliage to maybe a sneak peek at the winter ski season. Dylan knows everything about everything, so he's here to fill us in. Thanks for joining us, Dylan.
Thank you for having me on, Chris.
Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about the upcoming foliage season. It won't be long before the leaves all around us are orange and red. What is Cranmore's fall operation schedule?
Yeah, we are right on the cusp of foliage. Peak foliage only being a couple weeks away now. So we are currently operating weekends only through Columbus Day weekend. And the areas of operation that we have going right now are the Mountain Adventure Park, which is the 3 rides that we have at the base of Cranmore, which has the Giant Swing, the Soaring Eagle Zip Line, and the Mountain Coaster. Besides that, we have which was new this summer, the brand new mountain bike park at Cranmore. So we have 3 trails that you can do downhill mountain biking down the mountain, accessible by a lift. And then also besides that, we have our scenic chairlift rides. They take you to the top of the mountain. You can visit the Meister Hut. On a good clear day, you can get a great view of the valley. And that's something that we're really going to be recommending for people who want to experience the foliage in its fullest is take that scenic chairlift ride up to the top of the mountain, and you can get a great view of Mount Washington Valley.
Absolutely. That is a great way to see fall foliage. And I also like the other ways, too, mountain biking and doing those mountain adventure rides, because you're not only just looking at the foliage, but you're kind of getting immersed in them, experiencing a day.
Exactly. With the coaster, at the start of the ride, it actually takes you up through the woods. So I'm really excited to see that going through the peak foliage in a couple weeks here. And then with the mountain biking as well, you're zipping around down the mountain, but you're going through the woods. So you're really experiencing it through those ways as well.
So lots happening this fall at Cranmore Mountain Resort, of course, just about a mile outside of North Conway Village. It won't be long before you guys fire up the snow guns. It seems like as soon as fall foliage is done, the next step is the snow guns cranking in the background. Do you have any anticipation? What's your snowmaking schedule look like?
So we will be ready to start snowmaking on November 1st. Obviously, it's a little bit, contingent on the weather, and it has to maintain a certain temperature, staying below a certain temperature for us to warrant firing up those snowmakers. And it's very dependent on the weather and conditions. And then, we are shooting to have as early of an opening as we did last year. I think last year it was November 16th was our first day of skiing on the mountain. So that's the date that we're going to be shooting for, everything permitting weather-wise. But we would love to have an early season like we did last year.
All right. And it's not too early to start planning your winter a little bit. You can do that a number of ways. Let's talk about season passes. Fall foliage season is kind of season pass season as well. Yeah. What do you recommend in terms of buying season passes?
Yeah, wrong. So we definitely recommend buying early. We have our next increase in tier pricing on October 15th. So it's still about a month or so away. And then with that, when you buy early, you save money. And I know for some people, it can be, with everything going on, it can be a little scary to be investing that money early. Especially with everything that's kind of up in the air with the operations for this upcoming ski season. But we do have our the assurance program, which is for every ski season day that we're closed down, we would grant you back 1% of that, the total cost of that toward the next season. And we also have our season pass deferment program. So if you do purchase a season pass and you'd like to defer it to the next season for whatever reason, you're going to be able to do so. I believe the date for that is December, it might be November 1st. I would definitely check on the website for that.
All right. In terms of general operations for winter, there's still some stuff up in the air. How is that picture coming together?
So right now, we've been working with local other mountains and other mountains across the country to develop a comprehensive plan for the operations for this winter ski season. And I know that that's something that is on everyone's minds is, how are we going to balance the indoor spaces and, potentially making reservations or capacity limitations. Those are all things that are being talked about and worked out currently. We are planning on releasing a plan this upcoming week that's going to go a little bit more into detail about, answering those questions and hopefully giving people a little bit more peace of mind about what the ski season is going to look like. But we will have more answers on those questions coming very shortly. You can check on our social media or on our website. Those are the channels that we'll be posting this information.
All right, stay tuned for that. And also planning for the winter, people should start if they want to make, if they're planning a long vacation or maybe a weekend up at Cranmore, you should look at booking your lodging right now. It doesn't take much to see the beautiful work that's going on at Cranmore with the new Kearsarge Brook development, and it offers some great slopeside options.
Yeah, no, the Kearsarge Brook condominiums are located right at the base of the mountain. During the ski season, you can literally, walk out your door with your skis and head over to the slopes. We are booking out fairly in advance for the Kearsarge Brook rentals that we have available. We have people who are booking well into winter currently. So if that's something that you're interested in doing this upcoming ski season, we definitely recommend getting those reservations in as early as possible to make sure that you get the time and dates that you'd like to have.
And that is the place to stay. If you haven't been to Cranmore in a few years, you will be just stunned when you walk there for the first time. Slopeside lodging right in front of the South Slope chairlift.
Yep.
It's just it's the best of all worlds right there. So
can't beat it, honestly.
Reservations in. Have we missed anything, Dylan?
I don't believe so. Like I said, I think the theme right now is making sure that you're booking early. Like I said, we've got tons going on through Columbus Day weekend with the coasters, the rides, the chairlift, and the mountain biking. So there's plenty to do here at Cranmore. And, being a mile out from the heart of the valley, there really isn't a better place to experience it all and to do that. So, book early and, come have fun with us here at Cranmore. We got plenty going on.
All right. Dylan Henry from Cranmore Mountain Resort. Thank you so much for joining us. And stay on top of news from Cranmore at cranmore.com. Follow him on social media. And stay tuned to White Mountains TV. You're watching White Mountains TV.
Skin as alive as you are, don't settle for silver. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft in Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
I love that our family is really adventurous. We love to go out and experience life together.
Adventures with our family is always elevated.
I'm Emily Durham. I'm a former professional athlete, a fitness enthusiast, adventure seeker, a wife, and a mom.
Life has a lot of ups and downs, and so for Emily and I to be able to spend quality time together, it sort of fills up our love tank and super good for our soul, our emotions, and our mental health.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain Mountain or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Welcome back to White Mountains today, halfway through the show, but we have so much more for you guys today. We have events, we have weather, we have watch and win, interviews, lots of fun stuff. So let's jump into the weather report. A warm front will lift north through the area this morning. The weekend will be mostly dry with an increasing temperatures and humidity. A pattern change is expected early next week with increasing chances of rain Monday through Wednesday, and cooler air will begin to enter the region late in the week. And a look at the valley today, we have patchy fog before 9 a.m., otherwise sunny with a high near 77 degrees. Calm wind becoming south around 5 miles per hour this afternoon. Tonight we have patchy fog after 3 a.m., otherwise partly cloudy with a low around 57, south winds around 5 miles per hour becoming calm. Tomorrow patchy fog before 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 79, light southwest winds becoming south 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. And tomorrow night mostly cloudy with a low around 60, south winds around 5 miles per hour becoming calm in the evening. And a look at early this coming week. Monday 79 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 79 and partly cloudy, and Wednesday the rain is coming in and 72 degrees. And now we're going to take a look up at the summit of Mount Washington. They're mostly in the clear, becoming mostly in the clouds under mostly cloudy skies with a slight chance of rain showers. Winds out of the southwest at 30 to 45 miles per hour with gusts up to 55. And that's it for the weather report. Now let's take a look at what we have coming up on the rest of the show. We have Castle in the Clouds. Executive Director Charles Clark has information on visiting the iconic attraction in the fall and Watch and Win. And those both kind of go hand in hand because our Watch and Win prize is a pass to Castle in the Clouds, free admission for 2 adults and 2 youth. So we will have some questions coming up. We have a question in this segment, but first let's take a look at the first half of the event report. Next weekend, join the Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough for their Castle Car Show on Saturday, October 3rd. Featuring an incredible gathering of automobiles from the past at this classic country estate. Use stunning examples of antique cars dating back from the turn of the 20th century in an equally stunning setting. Prizes will be awarded for the People's Choice in both and in outside of the featured category 1920 to 1939. Food and beverages will be available additionally. For more information, including how to register, head over to castleintheclouds.org/events. And next Saturday, the 3rd of October, Tin Mountain Conservation Center is hosting a hawk watch. Join the center in search of hawks during their fall migration at Hackers Hill in Costco, Maine. Enjoy a great hike while you look for hawks, other birds, and signs of fall. If you don't have binoculars, they will supply them. Space is limited and registration is required and can be done by calling 603-447-6991. And in a few weeks, the Conway Village Congregational Church, otherwise known as the Brown Church, will be offering a curbside fried chicken dinner complete with their famous apple crisp for dessert on Wednesday, October 7th from 5 to 7. This is a pre-order only fundraiser, so reserve your spot. You can call the church at 603-447-3851. Check out their Facebook page at facebook.com/thebrownchurchconwaynh, or visit their website, thebrownchurch.org. There's just so many places that you can get this pre-order.
Well, it all just sounds so good, it's just so distracting. The chicken, the apple crisp, it's great.
I know, and you can find it by calling their Facebook page, their website, so you can't miss the reservation. And their last fundraiser sold out very quickly, so make sure to reserve your spot as soon as possible. For more information, check out their website again, thebrownchurch.org. And Saturday, October 17th, the Conway Area Humane Society welcomes you to attend their annual Walk for the Animals event at Whitaker Woods in North Conway. Similar to most of the fundraisers in the Valley this summer, there will be a virtual rendition of the event in addition to a socially distanced physical rendition. After you've registered your team, you can reach out to family and friends to ask for their support in your efforts to raise funds for the Conway Area Humane Society. For more information, including a breakdown of their safety policies, you can scroll on over to conwayshelter.org. And for more details on these events, check out our website, whitemountains.tv. So that's it for the first half of the event report, but of course we have a second half coming up. And now, in our watch and win fashion, we are going to do another qualifier. Matt, can you give us a question? Which of these Boston landmarks / attractions is located at the corner of Causeway Street and Legends Way? A. TD Garden. B. USS Constitution Museum. C. Bunker Hill Monument. Or D. Fenway Park. Wow, we have lots of callers already ready to answer this morning. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes. Is it the USS Constitution Museum?
Is it the USS Constitution Museum? No, it is not. Oh. Woo. Phone is giving us some answers this morning.
So mouthy.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
It's Fenway Park.
Fenway Park. No, it is not Fenway Park. She said it with such confidence.
Right, and now I'm doubting myself. Now I'm like, oh my god, maybe I got it wrong. But no, I don't think I did.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yeah, the answer A, TD Garden.
A, TD Garden. Yes, it is TD Garden. Congratulations.
Excellent.
Are you from Boston? Are you from our area? But of course, like many people, have been to Boston.
I'm in Freedom, New Hampshire right now, but I'm from Quincy, Massachusetts.
Oh, so you're in Freedom, but from Quincy. Well, congratulations. You are now a qualifier for the Castle in the Clouds passes. I'm going to put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a second.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Well, as far as we know, that was the correct answer.
Right, yeah, I know the garden is on Causeway Street, and I know when I Google it, it gives me Legends Way as an address. I Google mapped it. It's on the corner. I know Fenway's Yawkey Way, and I only know Yawkey Way, honestly. So hopefully there's not like a two-answer type deal, but I don't know.
Well, it's just when people bring such confidence to their answers,
right.
And I'm like, is it? But another great one. So coming up on the show, we have our next guest, which is Castle in the Clouds Executive Director Charles Clark, with some more information on visiting the iconic attraction, and of course, more Watch and Win, so don't go anywhere.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
We make it so you can take it on any adventure, but only you can create the memories. We've made it the longest lasting, but only you can make it family. And that's why, for 80 years, we don't make Jeep. You do.
Right now, get $3,750 combined cash allowance plus $750 bonus cash on 2020 Jeep Cherokee models.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Ready, set, go.
Live big in the 3 larger-than-life SUVs from GMC. Step up to GMC and get nearly $5,300 purchase allowance on most 2020 Acadia models. We are professional grade GMC.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
You've spent the day playing in the White Mountains. What's next? If a delicious treat, relaxing beverage, or patio dinner sound good, here are 3 great ideas. For ice cream, the place to go is Trails End. Trails End ice cream has been the Valley's favorite now for years and is known for having the biggest scoops and the friendliest staff. Their hard ice cream is locally made and comes in many flavors. Plus, they have creamy soft serve, mountainous sundaes, and thick shakes. They're open daily at 3 locations, across from the Scenic Vista in Intervale, and in North Conway at Settlers Streetside and Settlers Green. For freshly brewed craft beer on a garden patio, go to the Woodstock Inn Brewery. They're one of New Hampshire's original 3 craft breweries and have a varied and delicious menu to go with your pint or tasting flight. Woodstock Inn Brewery is in North Woodstock, 1 mile west of Lincoln. For authentic Italian cuisine served al fresco on a Tuscan-themed patio, go to Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Enjoy food from recipes passed down through generations, imported Italian wines, and lavish specialty cocktails in the relaxing twilight. Vito Marcello's is located in North Conway Village. Stay tuned to see more restaurants or browse on demand at whitemountains.tv.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. We now have our interview with Castle in the Clouds. Executive Director Charles Clark has information on visiting the iconic attraction in the fall.
Hi, everyone. You're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue, joined remotely by Charles Clark, who's the Executive Director of the Castle in the Clouds in Moultonborough, New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us today, Charles.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Chris.
It has been a very interesting summer here across the White Mountains and across the entire country. How was your summer at the Castle in the Clouds?
Yeah, interesting is a good word for it, I think. We delayed our opening. We normally open on Memorial Day weekend. We waited until July 1st, and we had to implement a whole lot of changes because of the pandemic, extra cleaning procedures, limiting the number of people that we allow on a tour at any one time, requiring face masks, all the things that everybody's doing to try and keep everyone safe as we go. And our attendance has taken a hit. We're at about half of what we normally would see in a regular year, but we're happy to have been able to be open and to welcome people up here to this beautiful estate.
Well, one of the things that we get asked a lot is what is there to do in the White Mountains? A lot of people have come up to escape the cities and to enjoy the summer and now the fall and this beautiful environment we have up here. And if you're looking for something to do as the weather changes, Castle in the Clouds is a great activity, great way to spend a day. What are some of the things that a person does when they visit Castle in the Clouds?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're a great destination for people that want a little bit of everything for an experience of the mountains and lakes of New Hampshire. So our main attraction is the tour of our historic mansion. Lucknow is the name of the mansion. It was built in 1914, and we've been working for the last 14 years to restore it to how it looked at the time that it was first built. So that's the main attraction. There's great views of the lake and the mountains from up there. You really can take in the foliage changing all across the region from there. The estate was built on 5,500 acres, actually 6,300 acres at the time it was built. And we still maintain 5,500 acres of that original land today. So there's about 30 miles of hiking trails through the mountains. So if you're interested in an outdoor activity, you come and do that. We have our on-site Cafe in the Clouds, which is an outdoor eating establishment. It's got a full-service menu. You can do soup and salad, sandwiches, beer and wine, and really a great way to have a nice little break after a hike or a tour of the castle. Have a seat, enjoy some food, and we serve ice cream for dessert out of that building as well. We also have some programming coming up, which is one of the highlights of what we offer every year. So there's definitely something for everyone.
Let's talk about an event you have coming up with antique and classic cars at the Castle in the Clouds. What's that all about?
Yeah, that's right. So every year we host an antique and classic car show. Normally it happens in July, the weekend after the 4th of July, but with the pandemic, we actually decided to delay it. So this will be the first time we've done the car show in the middle of the foliage season. It's coming up on Saturday, October the 3rd, and we expect another great turnout. It's nice. It's an outdoor event, so there's a lot of space in our fields to spread out. We will ask everyone to wear a mask while they're visiting, but we normally see between 150 and 250 antique and classic automobiles. And spectators can come in, and for just $5, they get in to see all those cars, walk around our beautiful site, and take it all in. So it's a really great experience. If you like old cars, if you're into that kind of thing, it's a great family activity to use something for everybody here.
What a cool setting to see a classic car show in the shadow of the castle itself, in the middle of all this beautiful fall foliage that all of a sudden has just bloomed across the Lakes region and White Mountains of New Hampshire. So that sounds a lot of fun. You mentioned hiking. I wanted to go back to that for a second because I'm on a few different hiking groups on Facebook, and one of the questions that comes up a lot is, what can people recommend for a good beginner hike, for someone who maybe doesn't have a lot of experience, maybe isn't in the greatest shape. And a lot of people recommend the trails at Castle in the Clouds just for that reason.
Sure.
And there's just some beautiful waterfalls as well to view there. So a great option for someone who just wants to get their feet wet, so to speak, get out in nature a little bit. And were those trails part of the property when the Plants first built the castle?
Yeah, a lot of them were. So when Tom and Olive Plant first moved here, one of the things they really loved doing was riding their horses. So they built a network of bridle and carriage trails all throughout the mountains. And those have since been converted into many of these hiking paths. So, they're wide open. They have a lot of nice space. You can spread out on them. And they're definitely a wide variety of difficulty levels. So if somebody's looking for that easy, short hike, they can do that. If they want to make a whole day of it and go all the way to top of one of the 7 mountains on the property, they can do that as well. Again, it's a place you can come and really have a great experience regardless of what it is you're looking for. And I definitely have to recommend the Brook Walk, which is the hike that you can take on the property. It goes past 7 waterfalls on its way down the mountain. And then if you come back up the same way, you get to see them all again. So that's a lot of fun.
And talking about, minimal effort for the most reward, you have those waterfalls, and you also have the amazing views of Lake Winnipesaukee from some of those trails, but also from the castle itself.
Yeah, that's right. I kind of selfishly say we have the best views of the lake anywhere in the Lakes region. So if you want to see all of the lake, this is the place to come. And certainly from the castle lawn, it doesn't get much better than that, especially as the colors are coming in.
All right. And if you are a history buff, of course, the Castle in the Clouds is a great place to go. You learn, it's kind of like an immersive museum. You get to kind of follow in the footsteps of the Plants, the original owners of this amazing mansion built near the turn of the century in Moulton Borough, New Hampshire. And because we have Charles here, who knows all about the history of this place, let's get a little inside information right now. Tell us about the chain of ownership from the Plants to the Castle Preservation Society.
Sure, yeah. As you said, it built more than 100 years ago at this point, at the turn of the 20th century, which was kind of the thing you did. When you were a wealthy industrialist and you were ready to retire, you moved to the country and you built a big house. So we are lucky to be taking care of that. So yeah, Tom and Olive lived here on top of the mountain from 1914 when they moved in until Tom's death in 1941. And then in 1941, because of some financial difficulties, the bank actually took ownership for a few days and then sold it at auction to the Toby family. And they really used it as a summer home. They came up here. We have great pictures and stories from the Tobys and their children and grandchildren who remember fondly coming up to the castle in the summers. And they lived here until about 1956, so 15 years. They used it as a summer home. And then the Roby family, so that gets a little confusing, Toby, Roby, but they came in, and the Robys we owe a debt of gratitude to because they bought the property in 1956. In 1959, they decided to open it to the public as a tourist attraction. So we have more than 60 years of history as a tourist attraction thanks to the Robys, who operated it as an attraction until the early 1990s. At that point, a man named Paul Stick led a consortium of people to purchase the property. They built the water bottling plant that is still in operation today, bottling Crystal Geyser water. And they continued to operate the castle as a tourist attraction. And then in the late 90s, early 2000s, Mr. Stick decided it was time to get out of the castle business. And he put the property up for sale. And he worked really closely with our partners at the Lakes Region Conservation Trust. They purchased the property after a major fundraising campaign. More than 2,000 donors donated $5.9 million to buy the property and put it into conservation. So the Conservation Trust owned and operated the entire 5,500 acres and the historic buildings from 2002 until 2006. And that's when they realized that they were great at land conservation but needed some expertise in historic buildings. And they spun off a separate nonprofit, the Castle Preservation Society. And that's the organization that I lead today. And we have been in charge of the restoration of the historic property and the operation of the attraction since 2006. So it's a fascinating history, and it's really a great place. And it's a unique example of the arts and craft architecture style. You don't see that a lot in New England. So not only are you coming here to get a little bit of interesting history and a beautiful view, but it's really a unique, not normally found in New England kind of activity as well.
What is the number one thing you hear from people who have gone through the castle? Is there one big takeaway that you hear the most, the thing that surprises people or that they find the most fascinating?
Yeah, I think mostly it's probably how technologically advanced for the time the castle was. So Mr. Plant was very innovative when he was a businessman, and he took that innovation with him when he built this estate. The house had its own self-generated electricity using a hydroelectric system. It had an ammonia brine refrigerator and had a whole house vacuum system. So there were a lot of technological advances that were put into the building as it was being constructed.
All right. If you would like to tour the castle for yourself and enjoy maybe some of their events or everything else they have going on, how do they do it, Chuck? Do they have to make reservations in advance?
So we don't have reservations this year, but we're selling tickets first come, first serve every day. And most days we're having plenty for everyone who can get here. On the weekends, we suggest coming early because we are selling out a little bit on those days. And then get all the information about visiting by going to our website, which is castleintheclouds.org. And there's all kinds of information. There's also a video they can watch if they're curious about our COVID-19 adjustments to what we've done. So they can take a look at that, and they'll be all prepared to come and check out what's going on at the castle.
All right, something fun to do this fall season. Charles Clark, Executive Director of the Castle in the Clouds, Moulton Borough, New Hampshire. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
All right, you're watching White Mountains TV.
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Foliage season is the perfect time to enjoy the best of fall. Try out a stunning new dark color at Katie's Nails, or indulge in a pumpkin spiced latte from Starbucks. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus.
Weather Vane Theater continues with an inaugural fall season showcasing veteran Broadway actors in 3 alternating plays. Little Shop of Horrors opens September 9th. Miracle on South Division Street opens September 11th. And World Goes Round opening September 16th. For socially distanced in-person shows or live streaming ticket information, go online to weathervanetheater.org.
Doing the things we love can be painful. Aspercream's triple effect provides targeted relief, works in minutes, lasts for hours. Love hurts. Aspercream works.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sautéed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit theValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome back, everyone. We have some really exciting stuff coming up on the rest of the show. We have events, we have more Watch and Win, and now we're going to jump into the weather report. A warm front will lift north through the area this morning. The weekend will be mostly dry with increasing temperatures and humidity, and a pattern change is expected early next week with increasing chances of rain Monday through Wednesday. Cooler air will begin to enter the region late in the week. And today we are patchy fog before 9 a.m., otherwise sunny with a high near 77, clear winds becoming south, or calm winds becoming south around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tonight we have patchy fog around 3 a.m., otherwise partly cloudy with the low around 57, south winds around 5 miles per hour becoming calm. And tomorrow, patchy fog before 8 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high near 79, light southwest winds becoming south 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. And mostly cloudy tomorrow night with a low around 60, south winds around 5 miles per hour becoming calm in the afternoon. And taking a look at early this coming week, we have Monday, partly cloudy and 79, Tuesday, partly cloudy and 79, and Wednesday, rain and 72 degrees. And now let's take a look up at the summit of Mount Washington. Mostly in the clear, becoming mostly in the clouds under mostly cloudy skies with a slight chance of rain showers, winds out of the southwest at 30 to 45 miles per hour with gusts up to 55. And now let's take a look at what we have coming up on tomorrow's show. In case you missed it, we have Dylan Henry of Cranmore giving us a preview at the fall attractions, foliage viewing tips, and a winter preview. And Weather Vane Theater, live in-person theater, is back in Whitefield with 3 amazing shows. We talked with some of the artists who have come from across the continent to perform in this legendary theater and watch and win. Speaking of watch and win, let's do another question, Matt. I think we should give a few more people a chance at this giveaway for the Castle in the Clouds pass for 2 adults and 2 children. And so, can you give me a question, Matt?
Oh, yeah. Here it comes. There it is. Another fill in the blank. Let's go.
We love the fill in the blanks. Fill in the blank. The highest mountain in our neighbor state of Maine is blank, with its peak elevation at 5,269 feet.
Probably a gimme. I don't know. I'm testing the waters with this one.
You never know.
You do.
You never know. We're an unpredictable game.
Very unpredictable. That's our calling card.
That's our brand. Hi, you reach Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
I do not. Sorry.
Oh, you do not. That is okay. Some people just like to call.
Just ordering some food. He's like, oh, wrong number.
Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Is it Katahdin?
Is it Katahdin? Yes, it is Katahdin. Congratulations.
Great, thanks.
Are you calling locally or are you streaming?
Concord, New Hampshire. We're streaming.
Great. Well, we're glad to have you, and we will put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a minute. Great.
Pretty cool.
A nice, easy one this morning. And let's look at what we have coming up. We have our next segment is a qualifying segment. So another question, another watch and win, another chance to qualify for this Castle in the Clouds pass. So don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery. Welcome.
The White Mountains TV Foliage Report is brought to you by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials. Welcome to the White Mountain Foliage Report for September 25th. What a week it's been. Colors have bloomed rapidly since our last report, triggered most likely by a combination of drought conditions and a series of cold nights. We're putting foliage at near peak in high elevations and in northern notches, and at advanced color in the valleys. These were the views along the Kancamagus Highway on Friday, September 25th. Rising above the Albany-covered bridge over the Swift River on the eastern side of the trip reds and oranges were popping, though peak is still about a week away or more. A little further west and up in elevation, the forest around Lily Pond was near or at peak. At the height of land, the Pemigewasset Overlook, the canopy was saturated in autumn hues, especially reds. Peak and near-peak colors stretched west along the iconic Scar Ridge toward Lincoln. In town, at lower elevation, colors are advancing rapidly. This mountain biker at Loon Mountain was enjoying the views last week. The view from the Bretton Woods gondola shows the Fabian Plain stretching from Mount Washington, about to reach peak. North Conway on the eastern side of the mountains is very colorful, with villages and mountainsides getting decked out for the season. With temperatures warming back up and the possibility of at least some minor rainfall in the forecast, it will be interesting to see how the foliage responds. It seems that much of the White Mountains is ahead of schedule. Will peak linger, or will the color fade as rapidly as it came? Check out our next report on October 2nd for updates. As you're exploring the White Mountains, remember to do your part in keeping them beautiful. Be respectful, be patient, be responsible. Lastly, if you'd like to see your photos in this report, share them with us on social media. This has been the White Mountains TV Foliage Report.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
She wanted a roommate who could help with the cooking. But she wanted someone who loves cats. So we got Chris Walda.
Dinner's almost ready.
But one thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to help with our renter's insurance. Yeah, switching and saving was really easy.
Drink it all up. Good.
Could use a little salt.
Visit geico.com and see how easy saving on renter's insurance can be.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I can still make my own insulin, and Trulicity activates my body to release it, like it's supposed to.
Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It's not insulin, and I only need to take it once a week. Plus, it lowers the risk of cardiovascular events.
Trulicity isn't for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, belly pain, and decreased appetite, which lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I have it within me to lower my A1C.
Ask your doctor about Trulicity.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Breakfast is served at Priscilla's. This Belgian waffle is made from Priscilla's special recipe, topped with ripe, fresh sliced strawberries and 100% real whipped cream. Located in North Conway Village. Feast your eyes on Cafe Noche's signature chicken Monterey dish, made with sautéed chicken and vegetables folded in a tortilla with thyme, garlic, and honey, topped with queso sauce. Or try a combination beef, chicken, vegetable fajita, made with a medley of fresh vegetables served on a sizzling hot plate.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome back. We're nearing the end of our show, but we are going to do one more qualifier for our Castle in the Cloud pass for free admission for 2 adults and 2 youth. This is your last chance. Last time. We are, after this, we will be pulling the name live on the show. Very exciting. It's a drum roll moment for sure.
I'd say.
It is. If there's a moment for a drum roll, it is that moment.
That's right. No other moment.
So we are going to do our last qualifier. Matt, can you give me a question?
Win and Watch segment.
Win and Watch, the new name of the show.
That's right.
Based off this cropped image, what animal are we looking at? I think I know.
This might be in the ballpark of a gimme, but it might as well.
It might be in the Fenway.
That's right. Not on Legends Way, though.
No, not on Legends Way. Hi, you've reached Watch and Win. Do you have an answer for us?
Yeah, is that a raccoon?
A raccoon.
I wonder how he got it.
We wonder how you knew that. Congratulations.
Our favorite trash panda?
Yeah. Are you calling locally? Are you streaming?
I'm calling from Moultonborough, New Hampshire.
Moultonborough, great. Well, right where Castle in the Clouds is. So we will put you on hold and get some more information from you in just a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great.
Awesome.
A great way to end our Watch and Win segment.
It's a quick little Watch and Win segment.
Quick little Watch and Win. So coming up, we are going to close the show and pull our winner, so don't go anywhere.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
Ready, set, go. Live big in the 3 larger-than-life SUVs from GMC. Step up to GMC and get nearly $5,300 purchase allowance on most 2020 Acadia models. We are professional grade GMC.
Doing what we love can be painful. Introducing Aspercreme with essential oil. Now calming lavender oil is combined with fast-acting lidocaine for lasting relief. New Aspercreme with essential oil.
You're watching Explore the White Mountains. I'm here today in Moultonboro, New Hampshire at Castle in the Clouds with Chuck Clark, the Executive Director. Hi, Chuck.
How are you, Kristen?
Good to have you on
Thank
the
you.
show today. And we've got a beautiful view behind us. It's a little bit hazy today, doesn't do it just as much justice as it could be, but it's absolutely gorgeous here. Stunning views, and you guys have a lot of history here.
We do,
This place
yeah.
has been around for a while.
Absolutely. The estate, it's our 105th year of the estate being built. It was built by a wealthy shoe manufacturer named Thomas Plant and his wife Olive as their retirement home. So,
What a retirement home.
Yeah, not bad, huh? So they built what we call nowadays the castle. They called it Lucknow. It's a 10,000 square foot mansion on an overcrop looking over Lake Winnipesaukee. And along with that, they built their carriage house, which was their very large horse barn, 2 gatehouses, an 18-hole golf course, a man-made lake, tennis courts, and about 40 miles of hiking and bridle trails going up to the mountains. When he had finished amassing the entire estate, it was about 6,300 acres, stretching from the top of the Osby Mountains all the way down to the shores of Lake Winnipesaukee. And he owned about 2 miles of shorefront at the time.
And so obviously now that we're in the modern day, we've got some different uses that we're using it for. What are you guys offering up here?
That's right. So
Castle in the
we are in the process of a multi-year restoration effort to bring the Lucknow Mansion itself back to its glory as it was when the Plants lived here. And we've been working on that since 2006. The Castle Preservation Society is the nonprofit that runs the castle now. So in addition to the historic house tours that we offer every day, we have an on-site restaurant. We've converted the carriage house into a restaurant. A great view to come and have lunch. We serve kind of an upscale American bistro style menu. A great place for people to come, have a drink, have some food, look out at the lake. We do a lot of weddings here. A lot of people come to get married at the castle, have their fairy tale wedding, and then have their reception here. A whole lot of programs and events. And we partner with the Lakes Region Conservation Trust, which is another nonprofit organization, and they maintain about 28 miles of hiking trails through the mountains that surround us as well.
Wow. So Chuck, on the way up here, we stopped by this beautiful waterfall, and there's a lot of hiking trails as well. So tell me what a typical day would look like for general admission for somebody that's coming up from the bottom all the way up to the top.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. That's one of the fun things about a day at the castle is it really, you are climbing the mountain as you come in. You get to use your car though, so that's great. You come in our front gate, you'll see one of the historic gatehouses that Mr. Plant built where some of his domestic staff would have lived on the property. And then you take about a 2.5 mile scenic drive up. This would have been Mr. Plant's driveway when they were coming in, and it had some really cool features along the way. There's a humongous glacial erratic, which we kind of affectionately refer to as the Pebble.
Yes.
It's definitely not pebble-sized. And then there's a little parking lot. You can take a very short walk to see one of the most beautiful waterfalls on the property, the Falls of Song.
Yes, that's the one.
So from the very beginning, as you're driving up just the main entry road, you're still getting a lot of cool experiences. And then once you get to the top, you'll park your car, come to the carriage house, and then to take the castle tour, you actually get to ride one of our vintage trolleys up to the top.
Once you get up to the top, there will be someone there that will greet you. They'll give you a quick orientation. That includes the history, the background of the estate, those types of things. Takes them about 8 minutes or so. After that, it is all a self-guided tour, but there's plenty of folks inside with green shirts on like I have that are there to answer questions for you, so please don't be shy about asking as you go through.
And once you get in the castle, you get about a 10-minute history and orientation to the property. And another thing that's a little bit unique to us, most historic houses have a lot of ropes up. You have to be with a guide the whole time. Not here. We want you to feel welcome like you're a visitor with the plants, so you can go in and take your own time, go through all the rooms in the house, and we have staff guides and docents around who can answer questions for you, point out interesting features of the house, but it's really a self-guided experience. You can spend as little or as much time as you want up there. If you're really into the technology, you can just hit the technology things. If you're really into the architecture or the furnishings, you can really make the experience what you want it to be, which I think is a great thing for everyone.
All right, Chuck, so obviously we have some amazing views behind us. What are we looking at?
Right, so we have what I think, in my completely unbiased opinion, is the best view of Lake Winnipesaukee in all of New Hampshire. So you get a great view as you're driving up the front road from a little scenic overlook, and then amazingly the view just keeps getting better. So you get to the carriage house and you see a little bit more, and then you get all the way up to Lucknow, the castle itself, and the views are just spectacular.
I'm sure.
You can see all the way down to the bottom of the lake, the south end of the lake, and then if you look off to the north a little bit, you can see the mountains and a little bit of Squam Lake sticking out. So it's really an amazing view from any point on the property.
You guys sound like you have it all up here.
Yeah, there's something for everyone, for sure. And it's certainly a place that we want everyone to come and experience, and we hope they'll stop by soon.
All right, so if people are interested in coming, which I couldn't imagine why they wouldn't be, where would they go to go check you guys out?
That's right. So castleintheclouds.org is our website, and that's got all the information they need, how to plan their visit, any information they need about how to get here, and our calendar of programs and events, so they'll know what the special upcoming activities are.
All right, so castleintheclouds.org.
.org, you got it.
So that's castleintheclouds.org. Make sure that you come by. If you're anywhere in the White Mountains, this is a beautiful view of Lake Winnipesaukee, right here in Milton Borough, New Hampshire. And thanks so much, Chuck, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you guys next time on Explore the White Mountains.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. We're going to close out the show today. We have some weather. We have our Watch and Win prize winning drawing. And so let's jump into the weather report. Today it's going to be sunny and 77 degrees. Tomorrow partly cloudy and 79. Monday partly cloudy and 79. Tuesday partly cloudy and 79. And Wednesday showers and 72.
Some consistency.
A little bit of consistency this coming week.
At least there's more 7s and 6s this time.
I know. It is nice having the warmer weather back. So now we are going to pull our winner of the Watch and Win prize for this episode, the Castle in the Clouds free admission for 2 adults and 2 youths. We just had a wonderful Explore segment showing off Castle in the Clouds. And now it is time to pull the winner.
It's a pretty cool joint up there.
It is a cool joint. We were saying we should give away the Castle in the Clouds.
That's right. We have the deed. right here next to me. You have the deed. You win the whole thing.
We are going. I am mixing up the names right now. And the winner is Kay. I'm going to say the last name wrong. I'm so sorry. Bakos. Congratulations from Concord, New Hampshire. You are the winner of the Castle in the Clouds admissions tickets. So, very exciting. Congratulations, Kay. And now let's take a look at what we have coming up on the show tomorrow. Tomorrow we have foliage expert Jim Salge. Oh my gosh, Matt.
We'll go with Salge.
Salge. I'm so sorry, Jim. Jackson Ski Touring, and of course more Watch and Win. And that's it for this episode of White Mountains Today. Outside television programming is next. Enjoy your day in the White Mountains.